Hello, folks, and welcome to a new week here on your Monday. I've got the tower cam view looking toward Alexandria there, where we see clouds kind of providing some shade to the city. It's at least partly cloudy, and I think we got some wasps that want some attention as well. Let's check out other cams that we've got going here for today. This one over in Leesville, likewise, I see a partly cloudy sky in that direction also and a little bit less cloudy, as it looks like to me. Talking about these things over the next few minutes, a pattern change is coming. Not a big one, but yeah, technically a pattern change. All right, tropical update. We do have a tropical wave that's threatening to become a tropical cyclone. So I'll be talking about that as well. Let's check out things on your local radar. Yeah, I know I do this 10% stuff with you, but and this is why we got some showers right now, and especially across the northern portion of Natchitoches Parish there and portions of the central, little outflow coming from that. And looks like elsewhere and otherwise, we don't have too much happening just yet. But I'll go back an hour and we'll see that we did see a little bit up above Sabine Parish. We saw a little something in eastern Rapides close to my house. A heavy shower went west of me to the south of me. And that was what I was looking at right here. All right, and then you can see the outflow coming in from to the north and moving west associated with that. But essentially, yeah, the coverage is low, but some people today, they got wet. Let's check out things beyond this on the national scale where we continue to see. Remember the other day I was showing you the clockwise direction of the wind here, the cloud motions. Notice today it is kind of collapsing upon itself or being squeezed. So that is part of the pattern change. We also have this little Jersey Devil type system heading toward the mid-Atlantic coast. Not a tropical system, but it could bring some wind and certainly some rain with it. So futurecast for us this evening, I think any rain chances will stay low, so it's unlikely you need rain gear if you're going to be out. For Tuesday morning, perhaps across our northern parishes, a stray shower or sprinkle can't be ruled out at that particular time, but basically your commute is looking okay. And then going into Tuesday afternoon, the trip back home, a little bit more activity, showers and thunderstorm or two across Santa. Again, not a high coverage as you see here, even with this model, and that will continue off and on throughout the evening hours. And once again, for Wednesday morning, we got another little chance of a shower or a sprinkle or something like that. So yeah, this is pesky rain chances, I'll call it. This is above the 10%, I think. We'll call it pesky. Okay, so tropical interest areas, this is AL92. It's got a designation now, so we're running extensive model data available with this. And the National Hurricane Center has raised the percentage of tropical cyclone development to 90%. Okay, so right now it's an open wave, but there's a 90% chance over the next week that it could become a tropical depression or a tropical storm. Okay, so here's a summary of the data and the satellite imagery. I'll do the satellite imagery first. Remember the other day when it was very disorganized over here? You can see that's better organized. The cloud pattern is better organized there. And I also want to show you this. Well, I've got you. Okay, a couple of waves moving off the African coast. Here's one, and then here's another one, which is drifting westward. It would be poised to move off the coast in a couple of days or so. It looks like the African wave train is starting up, folks. Remember I mentioned that last week or so, that this could happen. And so I hope this isn't a late rally for the 2025 season. I hope it stays weak as a whimper. But once you get that African wave train established, there's always a chance that it could be a late rally this time of year. All right, so AL92 update. These are the details. It is, again, the central tropical Atlantic between the west coast of Africa and the Windward Islands. Movement is toward the west-northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. There is a broad area of surface low pressure now associated with it. The central pressure there, 29.82 inches, and it is better organized as we saw with our satellite imagery. So conditions support strengthening over the track, and this is likely to become a tropical cyclone, a depression, or a storm by Wednesday or sometime later this week. So I don't think we're long looking at Gabrielle coming into the forecast there in the Atlantic. So 7-day forecast back home for us. First thing you notice is there's a rain chance every day, but I've got some 10%. Yeah, I'm doing that with you again. But I've also got some 20%, and I got 3 days with 30%. So the first one, Tuesday, I think that comes out of the northeast, and this is kind of the pattern that we've been producing, this 5 and 10% coverage that we've been having past few days. But then this one Friday and another one Monday, I think will come more out of the northwest. Unfortunately, there's not a cold front really associated with either of these systems, so no frontal passages on the map here. But we'll keep temperatures seasonally hot as we head all the way through Sunday through the weekend. And then once we get into Monday, hopefully we can chop it down into the 80s and have most folks stay in the 80s that day. Not looking for heavy rain out of this pattern or anything like this, but again, technically this is a little bit of a pattern change for us. Let's talk outlooks for temperature. First of all, it looks like we will see temperature staying above normal according to the Climate Prediction Center through that week beyond the 7-day forecast, the 23rd through the 29th of September. And that means in Sinaloa, 63 low, most thermometers should be above that. 87 high, most thermometers above that during that week. And as far as rainfall is concerned, well, likewise, we're in an above normal area there for a change. Now, normally we get about 3/4 of an inch of rain during that time frame, September 23 to the 29th. So this above normal outlook says that most rain gauges should catch more than that during that week beyond the 7-day. And if you look at this, you can see that would be a surge of moisture from the Gulf, it looks like, kind of surging northward. I hope that's not an implication of more active tropical things going on in the Gulf of America. But we'll wait and see on that one. I'll let you think about that one for a moment. Otherwise, Nick will be with you in the morning, and I'll see you during the PM hours tomorrow. And we thank you for your support for Sinaloa weather. And